Hi, I'm Laurie Lathan, Executive Director of Thurber House, and today I'm with Donna Collins, Executive Director of the Ohio Arts Council.
Thank you, Laurie. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, I'm going to start out with what we call the Thurber 13, and these are questions that are loosely based on the Actors Studio show with James Lipton. So the first question is, what is your favorite word?
I'm going to say two words. How about yes and? I like yes and because it lets us find solutions and move forward and we can do more stuff. Yes and.
We've got it on record here that Donna Collins has coined that word. So if it ends up in the Merriam-Webster dictionary, it's because of you, Donna. What is your least favorite word?
It's no. N-O. No.
Name one thing on your bucket list.
My bucket list is not too long, but one of the things is to write a book. But I'm just not sure where to go or how to get help. I've heard there's this nonprofit at 77 Jefferson Avenue in Columbus. I bet I could find a workshop there, and I probably should do it sooner than later. I'm not getting any younger.
We welcome you at 77 Jefferson anytime. What was your favorite book you read as a kid?
Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak.
That's a great one.
Anytime I was told no as a kid, which really wasn't all that often, I'd think of going to the island where the wild things are, and I could become the queen of yes.
What sound do you love?
My favorite sound is cha-ching, or the sound the stapler makes when I attach the bank deposit slip to the copy of the deposit ticket. And I'm not talking about my personal money. I'm talking about the sound of funding for the arts. Yeah, cha-ching. We need more of it.
I think that's a word that everybody needs to know in the community. Please give us cha-ching. What smell do you hate or dislike?
Mushrooms and egos. You can smell both of those things coming from a mile away.
Oh. Who is your favorite humorist?
Well, I'm not just saying this because we're on the phone, but it really is James Thurber, right? The quintessential sweet or dry or heartfelt or just laugh out loud funny James Thurber.
We like that. We like that a lot. If you were sent to a deserted island, what one thing could you not live without?
The Wild Things, of course.
What folly of humanity do you find the funniest?
The quest for perfection, like as a daughter or a wife or a parent or a grandparent or a public servant. Um, you just have so much desire to get it right, and there's so very little time, and really nothing's in your control, right?
Cats or dogs?
Dogs, of course. We have German short haired pointers at our house, to be exact, five of them.
Five? Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, are you a Thurber fan?
Of course, I'm a Thurber fan, and I bet you're talking about James Thurber, but I wanted to say something about the Thurber house and all of you. You're just the best.
Oh, thank you.
Regardless of the staff or the board or the love of the organization, you all are so consistent. You carry the spirit of James Thurber everywhere you go, and through your service and how you treat people, and I love that. I love that a lot. But I do have a story I could tell you about James Thurber if you want to hear it.
Oh, yeah. Tell us.
I remember when I was a kid, this probably is weird to some people, but not everyone. We would go to Green Lawn Cemetery and read the headstones and imagine what people's lives were like. And I think it was just a way for my mom to get us out of the house and running around and at a place where there was nothing to buy and nothing to be asked for. We would have a picnic lunch, and my mom tells the story that we ate under a tree near Thurber's grave. Now, I can't remember actually doing that at that very spot she reminisces about, but my mom loved to tell that story, and so I believe it. And what better way to honor a storyteller, a humorist, a writer is to believe the story, right? I should add to my list of things to do after the pandemic is to have lunch with Thurber at the Green Lawn Cemetery.
That would be fun. We should do that.
Yeah, you could go. We could all go, Laurie. That would be fun.
What is your Walter Mittiest fantasy?
Probably daydreaming about being a singer. And anyone who knows me knows being a singer just isn't going to happen for me. But I think Walter Mitty helps us all daydream a little, even if we're not going to get what we want, right? That's the oddity about it. It isn't always come true, but it doesn't stop us from daydreaming.
If comedy heaven exists, who would you want to greet at the door?
I'd want the funniest person available with keys to let me in. I just want to get in.
Well, thank you, Donna. We couldn't do what we do without the support of the Ohio Arts Council. So thanks again.